Good morning, teacher. I cut Evelyn's hair for you.
Good morning to you, too. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm just so glad to see him with this nice haircut. You look so much better, Edward Lee. I'm so glad that you just look like a different young man this morning.
I got tired of looking at it, too.
Caroline, your hair is ready for school tomorrow. Now, I want you to go over there and get that lard and grease your legs before you go to bed.
Get this comb off of my table.
Yes, Mom. Mom, you know that boy I was telling you about the other day, that Edward Lee? You know I got his mama to cut his hair off, and do you know he looks so much better? So much better.
Girl, me and your daddy didn't work all these years to send you to school.
Baby.
For you to go to school to change them kids. If they black, they black. If they got big nose, they got big nose. If they got a big mouth, they got big mouth. If they got curly hair, they got curly hair. So what you trying to change them for? We want you to put something in their head.
Y'all could have been that.
Well, Mama,
Now, you just be quiet.
well, Mama, I'm trying to get something in the head, but you got to remember, my daddy is not black.
I didn't marry him for his color. I married him because I love him.
The teachers, those to whom we look for salvation, could not save themselves from the inferiority syndrome. Products such as gold dust illustrate how blacks were used to publicize commercial products. Blacks were generally depicted in a distorted form which gave the impression that they were incapable of serious action or thought. This racist depiction completely denied blacks the luxury of receiving any positive feedback from their environment. Fun to wash left no doubt in the mind of white women that black domestics absolutely found it fun to do their dirty laundry. Nigger hair coupons were considered valuable and were exchanged quite openly in America. They were connected with nigger hair tobacco, so named because its long black tobacco fibers reminded whites of black hair. International Harness Soap. Since it was blacks who maintained the leather goods of America, advertising usually depicted their faces. Crown Beauty Tobacco. A recognizable face first appeared on a tobacco can. Thus, a myriad of products used the black face in a blatantly degrading manner to advertise their products to the world. Blacks appeared as Old Black Joe, Uncle Remus, Aunt Jemima, and countless others. The psychological effect that it had on blacks of the time can only be imagined, since no scientific studies were ever done. However, they do constitute a visible record of the sickness that allowed one man to so totally disregard the sanctity of another. Black faces with their features grossly distorted appeared on every conceivable product that America had to offer, with total disregard for the psychological long-range effect this pernicious form of advertising would inevitably have. Blacks appeared on the food products of America, and such figures as Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima, even though they have undergone a cosmetic transformation, still remain to remind us of a period when a black face on a can had freedom of movement which the black person was uniformly denied. This open contempt that white America felt for blacks makes it difficult to understand why so many blacks desire to imitate someone they could never be, thus telling the world of the genuine dislike they felt for themselves. Nevertheless, when white entrepreneurs began to realize the strong desire that blacks had for white features, they moved to help blacks fulfill that desire. After hair pressing became common, the black woman was finally successful in her desire to emulate her white mistress. Her ingenuity once again served her well when she devised a way to prolong the curl in her hair through the use of paper rolls and lard. By tying her hair up before retiring, the paper roll served the purpose which modern rollers serve today. Thus, the black woman had taken brown paper and transformed it into a useful product, all in an effort to disassociate herself from her natural beauty, an undertaking in which no other race have collectively participated. Blacks have always borne the results of miscegenation, and due to the firm implantation of the inferior seed, have always considered its effects to be beneficial and beauty-enhancing. Any offspring that resulted from black and white unions were considered to be black, and their genetic message became part and parcel of the only race that would receive them. This genetic mixture that characterizes blacks often give rise to straight or wavy hair, where kinky hair would normally be expected.
Only put it on the hair instead of putting it on the scalp so you won't get any steam burns when you go in there for pressing. Only on the hair. Now we are ready to press. Always temper your irons with the rag so you can see till the blue smoke come instead of the black smoke before you touch the hair. Go as close to the roots, but don't go to the roots. To the scalp. Close to the scalp, but not.
Now, how often are we supposed to do this?
You should do at least every 2 weeks. You should try to shampoo and press your hair.
Once we use lard to soften the hair, does this take the place of lard?
It will excel lard 100%. This will give a beautiful sheen into your hair and even soften it.
And it also takes care of the scalp.
And we'll take care of the scalp.
By the time Sarah McWilliam Walker, who was later become Madam C.J. Walker, came along, the inferior seed which had been planted upon the arrival of the African had been reinforced generation to generation. It set the stage for the commercialization of an outward display of that which had transpired inwardly. Madam Walker's success was a testament to the fact that blacks did not like the way they look. Madam Walker practiced publicly and prospered, doing that which a generation of blacks had been doing privately.
Let me get this down here. Let me get that. Oh, yeah. Let me get that. Let me get that down there. Let me get that part right. How's it feel?
Oh, man.
How's it feel?
It's all right.
Is it all right? Is it burning?
Oh,
Huh?
just a little bit, but I can take it.
Can you take it?
Just a few.
You a man, ain't you?
Yeah.
Ooh, I know you was.
Oh, my lady gonna love me now.
That's almost like mine. Woo!
Yeah, I want it like yours.
Okay.
I want it like yours.
I'm
now.
getting there. I'm getting there now. Hold still.
Okay, but you're bringing tears, but it's worth it.
Ooh, man, this stuff is getting there.
Ooh, man, I can feel it working.
Ooh, I like that. Let's
Oh,
work. It's
man,
working, brother.
yeah, let it
It's
work,
Ooh,
brother.
I'm making it straight. I'm making it
Oh,
straight. You're
yeah.
gonna love this.
Oh.
Ooh, the women gonna go nuts on you,
women
sugar
are-
baby.
Man, I want waves for the babes,
Ooh.
curls for the girls.
Oh, I know that, Junior.
Oh, do it right there. 'cause
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
It's
it.
starting to burn a little bit, but I can
Huh?
take it.
Can you take it? Just a little bit more, because it's almost there. But ooh, it's getting straight.
Okay.
This stuff is getting straight.
Yes,
Hang
don't
on
stop
now.
now.
Hang on now.
All
Hang
right.
on now. Let me
I
get.
know you know what you're doing.
Oh, you know I do.
Oh.
You know I'm best in the business.
Oh, just burning just a little
Huh?
bit. Oh,
All right, we almost there. We almost there.
man.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I don't know if
Hold
I can
on.
take it anymore now.
Hold on,
man.
just a.
You better call the
just a
fire
second.
department.
This scene demonstrates what blacks are willing to endure to look like the master. They are willing to risk permanent scars and permanent baldness to disassociate themselves from their natural heritage. From the overworked washing tub and the privacy of the barn, lye soon became a permanent part of the barber's kit, as the inferior seed became a permanent part of today's demanding clientele. Lye, once used for cleaning clothes, was now being used to bleach skin as well as straighten hair. Innovative individuals like Madam C.J. Walker, who were responsible for influencing the black hair care movement, included George Johnson, who introduced the permanent relaxer among blacks. Now the black woman, like the white woman before her, had a way to chemically straighten her hair.
It's a relaxer that you apply to it and it will straighten her hair.
Will it straighten it out forever?
Not forever, only until there's new growth and then you reapply the product again.
I'd like to use your product on my hair.
Great. I have some in the car.
Sure.